Hello, wonderful people. I'm Jenny with Budget Determined, and welcome to fall. Yeah, yesterday was the first day of fall. Well, technically today I'm filming this on the first day of fall, but when this airs, it will be the second day of fall. So, I have to say, fall's like my all-time favorite season. I love the harvest. I love, the fresh smell of the fall air, the elderberry syrup. I make it and can it every year. Juicing the grapes, being out in the woods, watching all the colors changing is just, the earth is just astounding. Today we are going to be doing our side hustle cash stuffing for week 3. And I also brought in the change from my wallet that has been making it difficult. It's been getting a little bit thick, so I want to get that out of my wallet. So we're just going to get that in the jar. I haven't done that for a while, which is probably why it was so thick and full. So let's just get that in there. I have parts of flowers in there apparently. I put some parts of plants that I thought were neat that I wanted to keep for a project in my coin pouch. So yeah, that's the type of person I am. I collect sticks and rocks and all kinds of things wherever I go. Set that bowl off to the side, and shaking you guys a little bit, sorry. We are about half full on this jar, which is awesome. It's getting heavy too. Of course, it's an old mason jar, so it's like that extra thick glass. We're gonna jump right in here. Also, you guys, like I said last video, we are over 250 subscribers, so that means we are going to be having a giveaway. And this video, you can actually enter it by commenting in the bottom. I will give you the details at the end of the movie, at the end of this video. Exactly what I want you to do to enter. But for side hustle money, this time we don't have as much as side hustle money. As you can see, I have my brace back on. If this is your first time being here, I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia. I recently had to quit my job, and we are now down to 1 income and approximately, I can get you the exact details, but approximately $1,600 short every month. My spouse's income can pay for the base, all the needs with mortgage, etc., food, whatnot, but when it comes to debt just pushes us over, and my income was required to pay those minimum debt payments and have us have any chance of getting ahead. So now we're trying to side hustle all that, because I can't work a conventional job anymore. I have to figure out ways of managing some income that I can pace myself, because I can't guarantee that my body's going to be capable of doing everything that it needs to do every day for a conventional job. Also, I will let you guys know that I am working on looking into disability. Yeah, I'm starting to pull together all the information, and if I'm going to go in, I want to go in with all the info and stuff that I can and that I have. I've documented things pretty good over the years. So we'll see how that goes, but that takes time. So for side hustle money, right now we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60. Okay, and 80 of this is what I took for income from my Etsy shop, which I'll post the link down below. I will be adding some more products coming up here. I'm working on some. I know I've said this before and I keep forgetting to show you guys some of my new products, but I took $80 of income from my Etsy. Also, if you guys have watched my recent previous videos, you guys will know that this week was it's my birthday week, and I have now had 40 trips around the sun, and yeah, I really don't feel any different. I'm not gonna lie. No difference whatsoever. It's just a number. I feel like I'm young at heart, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm aging. I feel like my body is struggling with my medical conditions, but I don't know. I just don't feel different. Haven't freaked out over any birthdays, haven't nothing. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. That stuff has never really bothered me though. So $80 for my Etsy shop. And that means that we have 280 for, right? That math works out, yes. 280 from other side hustling. Yep. I like to do it in corresponding colors. Don't ask me why. I'm just weird like that. Okay. So for a total of $360 that we will be stuffing this week. I guess it's not too much different from what the previous weeks were. It's a little bit less, but not much. I'm not doing farmer's market right now. I have a son that's got football games and we're prioritizing family, but we're gonna have to figure this out. And also, if you guys watched my previous videos, you will know that my husband had told me that I had to budget $300 for whatever he had planned for my birthday. And I marked it down in ink because it wasn't going to be any different, because I was already stressed out about the $300, right? Yeah, because we're already short every month. We are setting aside, we do have 2 months worth of those minimum payments for that debt set aside in reserve. And we're using side hustle money to save up for additional months in the future to get us as far as we can. Our side hustles, I have my Etsy shop, and then we sell things that we don't need around the house. I have flipped some items, just different hodgepodge. It's really all over the board, chaotic, random. I don't have multiple regular streams of income, so I'm just kind of figuring it all out. I can't get too much on my plate or else it gets overwhelming and crazy. But so we went out for my birthday. My hubby did not tell me anything of what he had planned. It was absolutely wonderful, you guys. I was totally surprised and I absolutely loved it. He took me to a restaurant where they do the show and cook the food right in front of you. It's a spendy restaurant, let's put it that way. And to top that off, he was able to get most of our kids there and to surprise me. And that meal that meal cost the full $300. And some of my kids chipped in for their dishes on that meal. Now, mind you, my husband, I honestly think, I was proud of him for budgeting, because it's really not his forte. Me being out of the loop, I couldn't monitor anything, and he had made reservations and plans for the evening, and I figured that it would start and end with this amazing dinner, and I loved the time with my family and everything. So I thought that was it. Nope. So he took us after that to, one of those axe throwing places where you throw axes at targets and stuff. It's a sport, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, that blew what he had told me to set aside. And now we have to pull that money from here to cover that. So what he actually planned, he told me to budget $300. He made the reservations. I loved the surprise. I'm not going to stress about it. It was amazing. He wanted to do something special for me for my 40th birthday, and he went $200 over budget. Yep, he did. So that's what happened. So this has to go to pay for the overage. This also included a birthday present for me as well. He got me, it wasn't just him and my kids pitched in together, and they got me this coffee system. It is a Ninja coffee maker, and it's got the frother and everything on it. I can post a link for the coffee maker that they got me, because I had looked up this coffee maker in the past and put it in my wish list. And I don't know if they got it from Amazon or not, because I have seen it in stores, but it is amazing. I have been enjoying coffee. It makes iced coffee, it makes all kinds, and it doesn't use any of the pods. It uses ground coffee. It makes espresso, cappuccino, everything. It's pretty dang yummy. So it's my little piece of heaven in my house, because I don't buy coffee from coffee shops, like hardly at all, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. So, and that's usually something special with my kids or something like that, or with my husband. So we are going to take this $200 and reimburse the fund the money that we had to take and pay for that. So this has to go for the birthday costs. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And my hand is not working right. Yesterday I went to the store to get, I was craving chips and salsa, and I went to the store and remembered we were low on milk, so I grabbed a gallon jug of milk. And if you guys remember, I had wore this brace before because I had picked up a frying pan in my kitchen, and it was a cast iron one, and I was dumping some fried food into a pot of other food on the stove, and my wrist had like popped really bad. I wasn't sure if I broke it, sprained it, like angled it wrong, what. It's just crazy that it would hurt it that much with just a frying pan. But it had popped, and I had not gone to the doctor. I know, you guys are growling at me, but I didn't end up going to the doctor because I had iced it, I had babied it, and I had, completely ignored it, trying to get it to fix itself and not have to worry about a doctor's bill or x-ray bills or anything like that. And yesterday when I picked up the milk jug, yeah, guess what? It popped again. I heard another loud pop. It is swollen a little bit, and it has just been aching and throbbing. I am able to move my fingers. I can only do very limited things with it, and I can't really put any type of weight or anything on it. And yeah, we're gonna just put it at that. So with this other money, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So $160. We are trying to build up the future minimum debt payment, and I think that this all has to go towards that because we have October and November done. We need to get December covered now. So let's grab my calculator. So we're going to add 160 to the 352 equals 512. So far this month we have added 512 to that additional debt pay. And we are putting that in here. I did put a sticky note in here so that I could remember how much we have and how much we need. So yeah, our debt payment that we have to have every month, it's crazy. I can't stand it. It's ridiculous. Our minimum debt payment for all of our debts is $1,626. So, and in here we have 731 saved up for the month of December so far, but 731 plus 160 equals 891. So have 891. I'll switch this out later. The sticky, we can trade it next time if I run out of room. So we needed 1626 for December minus the 891 that we have. So now we need 735. Okay, well, we kind of almost traded those numbers, didn't we? And I know that's not too... I'm not breaking it down and spreading the money all over. We kind of know what we have to cover and pay, and this is about prioritizing priorities. Sometimes you just got to figure out what you have to manage in the struggle to make it by before you can get through the storm and figure things out. So if this is what we have to continue doing until hopefully I can get on disability and that will help a little bit more, or I can figure out more side hustle stuff, but like I said, it's been a struggle, and I think we all have our own struggles though, so, but quite honestly, I'm very proud of what we've done so far, how we're doing, that we're continuing to push forward. I think that's the big part. We have 2 months for our personal loan in all of these envelopes. We paid $200 extra on our Discover credit card, a little bit ago this month and at the beginning of this month. And we have our, see, there's the Discover minimum payments for the next 2 months. But in reality, I know there's all those YouTubers that have, like, they have more to work with, and they can add these different amounts to 20 different funds. We're not at that point right now. We were able to do a little bit of that for savings challenges and whatnot when I was working a full-time job, and even that one, though it was a conventional job, I was a first responder, at the same time my boss was amazing and really helped me out, knowing my struggle, and was able to work with me. We had a great family supportive system, so that was quite amazing. And that's not a place where it just doesn't work out now. So, you know, life changes. We have to adapt and adjust, and I think, all things considered, we're doing pretty darn good. I'm very, very proud. The harvest season has come, and I am super excited to harvest everything. It'll be finishing out the pickles, or the cucumbers from our garden, beets from our garden. We have squash that's almost ready. We have zucchini coming out of our ears. I've been making and freezing zucchini bread. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see some of the stuff that I've been doing to prepare and save money as far as groceries and stuff for the future. Every little bit counts, and you know how Dave Ramsey says, you know, like, the little bits can sink a big ship. Well, guess what? The little bits can save a ship as well. So if we just keep at this, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I have to believe that. We're gonna get there at some point. And for one of my new things available in my Etsy shop, this one is a printable. Now, mind you, I have laminated it. I know Dave Ramsey always recommends the baby emergency fund be $1,000, and I have done that and spent that multiple times over the last years, trying to recover and get back to debt-free. I used to be debt-free, and then my medical problems, I incurred debt because I couldn't work at all during part of that time. So it was definitely a struggle. But what I have found over the last number of years is that the $1,000, it might work for some people, but it does not work for us. It does ease the costs, but like, it's almost always over $1,000 because the majority of our emergencies have been medically related. So for me, I want our baby emergency fund to be $5,000. Now, mind you, we're not being super duper aggressive at that emergency fund right now because our main focus is getting by every month and making sure that we have those minimum payments covered, etc. We are going to be adding to this emergency fund every month. We have budgeted that in out of my husband's monthly income, which I will show you on Monday. But I still want to build up until we have that $5,000 for the emergency fund. So I printed this off and laminated it. I printed it off in the A5 size. There's instructions on the printable of how to print it off in either your standard A4, like your letter size, or A5 size. It'll tell you what percentage to put your printer at. And then I poked the holes for my ring binder. I do have an A5 ring binder, but I just kind of have this one sitting here on my desk right now. But I haven't colored any of it in. So I kind of want to go over that with you guys, and then we're going to go over the giveaway. So I'm going to grab some Sharpies, because that is our motion activated sprinkler, probably spraying some deer trying to get into my garden. They're little hungry thieves, but they are awfully beautiful. So let's grab out some markers. I like color. No, I don't know that I have this much money, but well, I don't know why I did that. I actually need the cap off. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about the start dates or the finish dates, or you could actually put the amount that you have here if you would like. I am just going to mark and color everything that we have so far, and then fill it in until we have the rest of the 1,000. So each money bag is worth $100. Each of the bills is worth $50, and each of the coins is worth $20. So I'm actually going to knock out the bags quickest, since we're not adding large amounts to this fund every month. So let's see. I have $1,000 in cash. So I'm just gonna get these all whipped out. It's 200. $300. Yeah. Not gonna worry about perfection. Goodness knows I'm far from perfect. But if I'm not perfect, I can still learn, right? And I love education, so I think I would be sad if I didn't get to learn anymore. I'm not in school, you know, but I still like to do research and study. It's always been something that I enjoyed. Okay, so this is 700. $800. I just want to do random, I think. I'm probably going to end up with ink all over me. My kids and I, we we used to do like tattoo nights, and we would take the Sharpies and give each other tattoos. Some of them were super duper cute. You know, you draw like little bugs and flowers and all kinds of things. It's very relaxing, oddly enough. Okay, so we have 1,000, and now let's do, that'll be 2,000. So, and we have 2,000 in the bank. That's, well, not in the bank. We have, between what we have in the bank and what we have in cash, we have $2,050. So I want to keep building on that because, I don't know, I think that's a pretty good chunk, but I like to think that it's not going to take us forever to get there, but life is full of random unexpecteds. I have had plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. And as you know, it is fall. Fall is all about change, embracing change, and the beauty of change. So it does not have to be the end of the world. And when we struggle, you know, it's a good opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, to have to get creative, to think of things that we never thought of before. And I do think that's awesome. Almost done, you guys. I just don't. I said, yeah, the bills are 50. So let's do, we're going to do the first one as green. How original, I know. Okay. Ha 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 ha. That's very pretty. I like that. Okay. Gotta get all these caps back on so that I don't have a bunch of dry markers. And then we will get into, I'm going to show you guys what the giveaway is. And that way you guys can decide whether it's something that you guys need, whether you guys want to enter the drawing or what. So, I mean, look at that, you guys. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna set that off to the side. We will keep adding to that as we can every month. And we're going to set everything off to the side and 250 subscriber giveaway. I think last I checked, we were at 270 and it is still rising. You guys are amazing. I feel the love and support, and believe me, it makes a world of difference. Just reading your guys' comments. I've already had a number of you guys give me some amazing tips and info with stuff that I'm checking into to see about saving money, to see about whether it'll save us money, etc. So thank you ever so much. I treasure you guys. So we are going to do placeholders for our giveaway this time. I make these and sell these in my shop. So we are going to have 2 100s, 2 500s, 2 1000s, and then a 2000 and a 5000. So to help you guys save and be able to put money in the bank, you guys can keep these in your envelopes so you know how much money from your savings account goes in which budget fund, etc. So like I could pool my home repair and my car repair together in the same bank account when it got to a certain number that I wanted it in the bank account. And then in my envelopes in my binders, like this, you would just slip this into that fund envelope, and then you would know how much in that bank account belongs to your auto repair, etc. So it makes it simpler, makes it easy to keep track of stuff. Yeah. And I think that's that's definitely a big part of budgeting, is trying to keep track of it all. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to enter the giveaway, put a blue heart and any comment you like down below in the comment area, and anybody can enter on here, or you can also enter on my Instagram. I will be posting a giveaway post on there that will have a picture of those placeholders, and you can comment on that one, and I will enter the names from both places. If you go and visit both of them and comment on both of them, I will put your name into the drawing twice. So just keep that in mind, and we will be doing the drawing sometime next week. If you guys subscribe, like, and follow my channel here, and you guys can click on the notification bell, that way you guys will know every time I upload a video, and you guys can just kind of keep an eye on that, and you guys will see the giveaway. And yeah, I'm super excited. After this one, my next giveaway will be at 500 subscribers. Gosh, you guys, I am eternally grateful to all of you guys, and I really want to express that and show that to you, and kind of give back, kind of pay it forward, kind of help other people that are working on the same journey, same type of journey. We all do this journey in our own way, whether you do it with cash, whether you do it with credit cards and you pay that credit card back, or whether you guys run it off of debit cards and just kind of keep a really close tally on it in a book. Like, we're all on this journey. We all are figuring out what works for us, and what works for one person might not exactly work for the next. I don't completely believe that it is a one size fits all, but I do believe that we all can assist and help each other and support each other in this journey, so that we all can win. Because I think that's the biggest thing. If we support each other, we can all win.